Look over the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., where in just hours, new U.S. Secret Service Acting Director Ronald Rowe will face tough questions from a Senate committee. They will continue their probe into the July 13th assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. According to excerpts of his testimony obtained by CBS News, he is expected to tell lawmakers that he cannot defend why the roof where the gunman opened fire was not secured. CBS News' Leah Mishkin has more from London.
Barely a week into the job, Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe will take the hot seat on Capitol Hill. According to excerpts obtained by CBS News, Rowe will say he visited the site of the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump and that, quote, "what I saw made me ashamed." He's also expected to say that he's directed his agency to, quote, "ensure every event site security plan is thoroughly vetted by multiple experienced supervisors before it's implemented." Today's hearing comes as newly released police text messages show that officers were aware of the gunman, Thomas Crooks, at least 105 minutes before he opened fire. That's more than 30 minutes earlier than previously reported.
There were multiple opportunities for this individual to be encountered by law enforcement.
At 4:27 p.m., one counter sniper texted his colleagues that the shooter knows you guys are up there, referring to the building he just left. At 5:38 p.m. in a different group chat, an officer sent a picture of Crooks and says, "I did see him with a rangefinder looking towards the stage." That officer spoke to ABC News yesterday.
I assumed that there would be somebody coming out to speak with this individual.
But 33 minutes later, the shooter still had a clear line of sight of the stage when he shot at Trump. The local SWAT team says they never spoke to Secret Service until after the assassination attempt.
There should have been communication with the local police, which there wasn't, so that's a bad thing.
The FBI says Trump has agreed to sit down for a victim interview to describe what he saw that day. Leah Mishkin, CBS News.
Former President Trump says the FBI interview will take place on Thursday. Meanwhile, a U.S. House panel has launched its own probe into the assassination attempt with subpoena power.